Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So the New York starting five, we've got Anthony. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Ewing. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at point guard.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Pass to Brunson. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Irving attacking, taken away by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And stolen by Scott. Garnett with a screen on Towns. And he drives in. And Ewing with the block. Fast break, here they come. Here's Hart. Last game he had 12. Back to Ewing. 5 to shoot. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Irving with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
The kick out to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 5.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Brunson against Edmonds. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Inside, Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Garnett with the screen on Hart. Scott with the ball. Patrick Ewing covering. Minnesota shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
Scott.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Anthony. A crossover. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Garnett with a screen on Brunson. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. He has 7. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brunson kicks to Anthony. Back to Brunson. Misses the layup. Timberwolves leading by 5. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. Edwards tries in. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Outside, Ewing. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns, a screen on Garnett. Ewing inside, working on Garnett. A nice shot by Ewing.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Scott can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Knicks making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
Here's Brunson, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Irving, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
He had a nice open look right there. Towns has got 5 now.
Some think Karl Anthony Towns is the greatest shooting big ever. To me, he's absolutely in the conversation.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside, Towns. Scott against Anthony. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will return possession. So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Ivy. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Scott. And Ewing with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Vassell, he's checked in for Anunoby. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks, and he... Also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And here's Anthony from the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. Wembanyama, a screen. Irving passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Towns looking around. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. They get it back. Here's Ewing. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Scott inside. Covered by Anthony. Now Scott. He's got 8. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Vassell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And the Knicks making a change here. Haynes checked in.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Anthony. Back to Vassell. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards with it. Wembanyama, a screen. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Payne with a screen for Towns. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Ewing. To the inside. Payne. That's good, and Ewing with the assist.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Scott with the screen on Ewing. Garnett with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Knicks making a switch here. Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Anthony. Miles McBride's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. The back. It counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Reed comes in for Garnett. Love's checked in for Edwards. And it's Cassell in for Kyrie Irving. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin's checked in. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Reed with a screen on Brunson. Cassell kicks to Love. Now, here's Scott, defended by McBride. Pass to Cassell. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson, right side. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
He gets it up. Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Reed. Then it's Cassell. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Scott in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Ivy passes to McBride. 14 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. McBride's got the first basket of the second quarter for New York. Reed with a screen on Ivy. Pass to Reed. Four on the shot clock. Good D by Anunoby.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And that one is hammered home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Gazelle kicks to Scott. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 6. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Reed with a screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Love. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. McBride's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Hart finds Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gazelle, the pass to Reed. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
To the paint, here's Sims. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Knicks trail by 4. And they're on the break. New York moving the ball around. Here's Sims, defended by Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Gazelle kicks to Reed. Outside, Scott. Bangs home the trifecta. Scott's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gazelle against Brunson. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And there it is for him. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Kevin Love's always adapting. Great vision from him there.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Ewing, Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year coaches.
Scott dishes to Gobert. And here is Scott. 24 points for him. Clock at 6. He takes it in and finished off by Scott.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And they get it. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Cassell, the pass to Reed. Here's Cassell for three. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hart, the pass to Ewing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For New York, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Arnett comes in for Naz Reid. Edwards has come in for Kevin Love. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Cassell. And New York with a change here too. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for OG Anunoby. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 28 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention. Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Pass to Anthony. Ewing against Wembanyama. Ewing can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Brunson the pass to Carmelo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And 2 shots coming up.
And the talents of Anthony on full display. Mercilessly baiting the defender.
For New York, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
From deep, Brunson. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 12 now in this quarter.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Scott, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Brunson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Gobert with a screen on Hart. Garnett in the post, defended by Hart. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That's foul number 2 for him. Garnett, the screen. Here's Scott, and the dunk by Scott.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Irving against Brunson. It's stolen by Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Anthony. Edwards against Anthony. Edwards drives in, and he banks in the lane. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Hart. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Ewing finds Brunson. Over Irving. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gobert with a screen on Hart. The kick out to Scott. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Patrick Ewing. The Timberwolves made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Ewing. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Jalen Brunson. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Minnesota.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. So for the Knicks, Towns comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ivy. Knicks trail by 15. Towns sets the pick for Anthony. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Drive by Scott. Here's Garnett. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Clark kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anthony. Fires for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And Brunson has it in the corner. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. All sorts of time, and that's off the glass and in. Brunson's got 20.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Gobert, the screen. Kicks it out to Garnett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garnett's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Towns. And here is Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Shoots it up. Brunson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Scott finds Garnett. Anthony against Edwards. Garnett with a screen on Anthony. Edwards passes to Garnett. And Garnett with the swipe.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Knicks trail by 17. Brunson, right side. Brunson with another miss. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Irving attacking. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 16 points.
And Irving is so fast on the drive. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes nicely around the rim.
Brunson against Irving. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Wembanyama, a screen. Tried by Scott. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Launches from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A-Train has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York, trailing by 19. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Ewing is out there with Anthony. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. Hart against Scott. Pass to Wembanyama. Comes up empty down low. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Brunson. That's good from 17 feet away. Brunson's got 26.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson is efficient on the midi as anybody.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. That's good from Scott. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Brunson a screen on Edwards. Hard against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Shoots over Scott. And a great move from Anthony as he gets it to go. Anthony's got 13 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Irving with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Hard against Scott. Pass to Wembanyama. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Anthony. He can't get that one. Nice D from Scott.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Garnett with it. Now Anthony defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 for 5 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Irving against Brunson. Outside for Wembanyama. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Anthony. Good defense by Wembanyama. Timberwolves leading by 14. Wembanyama, a screen. Edwards passes to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Garnett with the screen on Brunson. Irving surveying the floor. Stolen by Ewing. The 11-footer. Towns, no luck. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Here's Scott. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards, coming off a terrific season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Garnett, the screen. Edwards slashing in. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Brunson. And it's blocked by Scott. And they're able to recover. The wide open look here for Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback. But let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Pass to Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Edwards driving inside.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 14-point game. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here's Irving. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Gobert with the screen on Hart. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Allen. Gobert's got his first 2 points. And here's Anthony for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this one.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Scott against Brunson. Drive by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
To the paint, it's tipped. Stolen by Ewing. The 3 from Anthony. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anthony's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Knicks. Now here's Allen, defended by McBride. The drive by Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Well, you see the burst, and once Allen gains a step on you, you're toast.
Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 passes, 3 have been triple.
Reed with the screen on Brunson. Scott dishes to Love. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Ewing. No good on the shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Scott shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
From outside the arc, count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Anthony.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Scott kicks to Gobert. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing right side. McBride. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. McBride's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. Now here's Allen, defended by McBride. Allen passes to Reed. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Kevin Love. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As the pure athleticism, Allen gets it done inside.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. Picked by Reed. Here's Scott, and got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Towns. Here's Anthony. Here's Ewing. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Ewing's got 12 points in the game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Scott the pass to Reed. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Ewing. OG Anunoby comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vassell in for Anthony. Brunson, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Here's Scott driving in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Scott. That one good for 2. 30 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside, Gobert. It's rebounded by New York. Oh, Anunoby in position. And stolen by Love. Left side, Scott. Gobert with a wide open look. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nice read out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Scott. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Ivy. That's too hard. Ewing right side. For Gobert, and there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Hart. 14 points for Patrick Ewing. Minnesota leading by 15. Gobert the screen. Kicks it out to Allen. Gets rebounded by New York. Ewing's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Too much Rudy Gobert. Can take a lot of contact down low.
Here's Ewing. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Allen kicks to Reed. Love outside. 5 on the clock. Reed with a screen for Love. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Down low. Here's Ivy. And that one, good.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Picked by Reed. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Knicks trail by 17. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. Then for the Knicks, Vassell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Picked by Reed. Drive by Scott. Connects again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Ewing sets a screen for Payne. Pass to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk with the Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wembanyama, a screen. Scott inside, working on Payne. Pass to McBride. Here's Towns.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially if he's looking to score inside.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Vassell, he's checked in for Payne. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free.
He got it again! Sensational!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans have been reliving this game for a long, long time. Scott the pass to Reed. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Hart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That free throw, no good. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Devin Vassell, and he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 16. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Scott. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 27 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Love inside, covered by Anthony. Love against Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Love isn't going to back off. In fact, he's smart enough to go into you a little to win the call.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks, and he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 17. Now McBride tries a three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Reed. Cassell comes in for Ray Allen. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Kevin Love. Here's Cassell, defended by McBride. Cassell gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Sweet move. Good defense by Wembanyama.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Rubio kicks to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Outside, Towns. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Garnett, the screen. Rubio looking it over. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Achua. And Hart subbed in for Miles McBride. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Garnett with the screen on him. Kicks it out to Rubio. Hart against Cassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. Cassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
Cassell is a crafty player, and he takes his drive right into the defender and gets fouled.
And so Cassell nails both of them. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Anthony. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 34 points.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's Rubio. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson against Rubio. Ewing the pass to Towns. New York moving it around. Brunson outside. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Garnett with a screen on Brunson. The 17-footer. Rubio misses. Knicks trail by 18. To the inside. Out to Brunson. Anthony down low. Covered by Rubio. Anthony with the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, A-Train.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Outside, Ewing. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing, defended by Scott. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And it's Irving missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted. but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Hart, no good. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Irving with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Knicks with the rebound. And now Anthony pushing it up. Going back to stop him. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
This is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
The kick out to Irving. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Brunson, drives to the hoop, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half. Out to Edwards. Hard against Scott. Garnett outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Ewing. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 13. Towns. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for A-Train.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out.
Of the Raptors, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Drops one in from the wing. Brunson's got 41. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Scott against Hart. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Scott. Back to Garnett. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game,